Hey guys, welcome back. So today on Modern Masters Auto, we are going to be doing a dyno day. We're dynoing and tuning a Corvette that has a V3 Vortex supercharger on it, and then we will be dynoing my buddy's Z06. So both these cars should pack a hell of a punch and be over 600 horsepower. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, this is my buddy Corey.
How are you doing?
He usually has some kind of cool, crazy car. He is the marketplace menace around here. He is constantly buying and selling, turning shit into a Corvette. He has traded literally from a bag of shit all the way up to this Corvette. Just kidding, but he's awesome. Corey, what mods do we have on the Vette today?
It's a LS2 with a BTR Stage 4 cam. It has a V3 Vortex blower. It's a 6-speed car. It is 85. Basically, that's it. Stock head, stock intake.
So what power are you hoping for today?
Anywhere in the 600s.
Anywhere in the 600s. And I had guessed, he guessed 620, did you say?
630.
630?
Somewhere around there.
Alan, the driver and the guy who helped build the car, he's a buddy of mine. He has the Z06. He guessed 670. I am guessing 650 in the middle there. So check it out. We have the V3 supercharger, centrifugal supercharger, big front mount in there. What size headers are those?
Inch and 7/8.
Inch and 7/8, long tubes, but that was a deal. Oh, I gotta stop cussing. I forget. I'm making a YouTube video. And then we got a flex sensor. So this, the cool thing about the GMs, this is a GM flex sensor. The factory ECU will read this, and you can write tunes, flex maps right in your stock ECU. So that's awesome on these. I did that in my CTSV. It's one of the coolest mods. Some new Felpro valve cover gaskets in there. I can see them looking pretty in blue. It's clean, it's clean. They have, don't mind this right here. They just have a temporary wideband sensor in so we can get the tune dialed in. And yeah, because data logging is the best thing to do. We got Alan in here with the laptop, with the wideband gauge, and talking to the tuner. Who's tuning this?
Robert at Vendetta Speed.
Robert at Vendetta Speed. Vendetta Speed. So if you have a Vette and you want remote tuning, talk to that guy. He's ready to rip. All right, guys, so the tuner suspects a little bit of belt slip, so they are going to be working on tightening that up to possibly eliminate that and give us some more boost. It's only making 3 pounds of boost. So at 3 pounds of boost and a base file, we're starting off right around 400, 420 horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque. So 3 pounds of boost, basically NA, that's a good starting point for a base tune. We're gonna see significant gains. So it's gonna be cool to see it start from here and then end wherever it ends today. All right, so they're going to be using a giant pry bar. And this is just how you work on American stuff, people. You just basically, hit it with either a hammer or a pry bar, and then you make more horsepower. That's the LS way.
Pretty much.
So we have the pit crew here. We're putting some air in the tires. You want a stiffer tire for when you're dynoing so you don't lose power by the flex of the tire. It will read more accurately and a more better result if you have a firmer tire. And then we're still working on getting this tightened up so we can make some boost. And this, guys, is exactly what I was talking about. Things happen on the dyno, you need to make adjustments, and it's good to log the car. On the street, this thing would have felt fine, but on the dyno, you see all the data in front of you and you're like, okay, something's going on, we're missing some boost. And we're finding that boost. Did you guys find the boost yet?
Huh?
Did you find the boost yet?
We're hoping.
What happened?
Went lean.
Oh, went lean. We started to make some juice there, buddy. All right, guys, check that out. We started to make some juice there and went lean, so we need a new tune, but 479, 588. She started to wake up. All right, the belt issue is fixed. We are seeing boost. We're seeing 7 pounds, 5,000 RPM. We're going to 6,000 RPM, so let's see what she can make. Got a tune revision in there, more boost, see what she does. Looks like it started to get lean there and you let out? Oh. All right, guys, we hit 550, 611, right before 5,000 RPM. Air to fuel was looking good. And then we hit a rev limiter. So we're gonna turn that rev limiter up and then see what she does. All right, guys, we just did a revision, did a pull, and look at that, 655, 612. Went way past what I said. Which one of you said the 650? It was you, or you said 670.
670.
Oh, I said 650. It was me. I'm the winner so far. We're not done, but I got it. Corey, we beat your number. Are you happy?
Yeah.
That is awesome, man. Look at that. 655, 612 foot-pounds of torque, and we're not even done. I'm telling you, it ain't even the boost. It's that flex fuel. 11 degrees of timing. How much boost were we in at the end of that run? 9 pounds? 655 horsepower, 9 pounds of boost. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, we're revving to 7,000 RPM, so let's see what she does. It plateaued. I wonder if you're getting belt slip there, because it plateaued pretty hard. Oh, my sensor came out. I was wondering why the sensor stopped working. It blew out the exhaust. Are we throwing the GTO in the dyno today at all? Just to see where it's at? Have you ever dynoed it?
We just got it running last Sunday.
Has anyone ever dynoed it like before? I mean, if you guys got time, let's start on the dyno too and just see what it does. Okay, guys, so that run, it hit the knock sensors. You can see, I'll show you on the graph. We made less power than the previous run, but we made it quicker. So 642, if you would watch our graph, see how it flat lines here. But if the knock sensor didn't hit and this would have kept going, this would have been 700 horsepower at the end of the RPM there. So that's my guess. I really feel like this car is going to be closer to 700 horsepower car when we get the final tune. Turns out he went for the moon and it didn't take. So he's going to readjust the tune and we'll see what it does. That 647. He must have took the timing out of it. I still a lot of horsepower, but I think we have more in it. It's liking that horsepower right there. 650, 604 torque. So we're not making more peak horsepower, but the graph is looking way cleaner. All right, guys, so that wraps up Corey's bet on the dyno. The tune is dialed in. The car is consistently making 650 horsepower and 612 torque, so we will leave it at that. And the tuner obviously took some timing out of it after it hit knock, so we think there's more in the car. The dyno also, for this car, was about 500 RPM off. Something is going on with the vets. It's every vet we've done so far. The RPM's not exact, so I think this car is closer to a 700 horsepower car, especially cooled down and everything, but 655, 612 torque. .650, 730 foot-pounds of torque. Holy hell. That is a run, my friends. All right, guys, so that is the improvement right there. You can see the horsepower graph was extremely low when we started, around 400 horsepower, 478 torque. We didn't even take it all the way out just because it was so low, and it was just a base tune. And we ended with 650 horsepower, 730 foot-pounds of torque, and that is what we like to see, the substantial horsepower gains. That is incredible. All right, guys, looks like it's not going to be a good weekend for the Z06s. The first Z06 we did yesterday ended up having a bad fuel pump and died on the dyno. And today, this one has a bad spark plug wire and is not wanting to make power. It's made over 600 horsepower on this dyno before, but now we're going to have to move on to the GTO. So no more of the Z06 today. All right, guys, we have an 05 GTO on the dyno. It has a Magna charger supercharger, slapped together LQ9 6-liter with some Gen 3 something or other, a bunch of redneck LS stuff, some Speed Engineering long tubes, and some bass tuning by Alan. So we'll see what it does on the dyno, and hopefully the RPM calibrates correctly, unlike the Corvettes. So, and we got some fans over here going through my shit. What are you guessing this is gonna make?
It made 480 before on an LQ4, and now it's got flat tops in it. It's like 11/8 to 1. So
what are you thinking?
I'm hoping it makes 500.
500. We're hoping it makes 500. We're hoping it makes How many pounds of boost does this run?
12.
12 pounds of boost. I'm gonna guess 550. He wants 500. I'm guessing 550. What do you guys think?
485.
45 to what? 550. 45, 550. So we'll see what she does. Slap together LQ9. I love it. All right, guys, we got the slap together GTO with the slap together tune by Alan's Slap Together Performance. You can check them out on OnlyFans at allansfeetfinder.com.
Fun the whole time.
Yes, man. It was definitely
Fun.
We got the scent on the trunk. Set the trunk.
Yeah, if you want to pop the trunk and let somebody sit on it.
Why is it breaking up like that?
The tune.
Yeah.
It's in the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over.
But that's still,
That's good though.
that's very good for a bass tune. All right, but check that out. The slap together tune and it slapped together LQ9 did 545, 552, and it sounded mean as hell. All right, well that wraps up the dyno session today. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video. That was extremely fun. I really needed a day like today where there was no stress, nothing was on me. I didn't have to tune any of these cars. I didn't have to do anything. I just got to be here, rent out my dyno so they could tune their vehicles and utilize the dyno. So that was a breath of fresh air, and it was very interesting to see how much power the boosted LS makes in comparison to the Mercedes engines I build all day, every day. So it's very unique, and some things were the same, like boost level to displacement kind of evened out a little bit, I was noticing with some of the AMG builds. But that wraps up everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know when this is gonna come out, if it'd be the holiday or not, but we're in the holiday season, so I wanna tell everybody happy holidays, love your families, hold them tight, and you know why I'm saying that. So enjoy your families, and if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, make sure you subscribe and get everybody else to subscribe, because we are building this channel up and building these AMGs. So I will see all of you on the next one. Hey Alan, I'm gonna mic you up too, just because our banter is hilarious. And just make sure, like, I'm not blocking the car, I'm not blocking the dyno jet thing, but I'm like in the frame good.
Yeah, you're good.
Right there?
Yeah.
And my head's like plenty of room?
Right below the ladder.
Cool, all right. There's only like 20 PSI left in the reservoir tank because nobody turned the air compressor on this morning. Now, if this was a work day, it'd be different. But no, I'm chilling. You guys are my buddies. We're having a good time. I don't know whose job it was to turn the air compressor on, but it wasn't mine. You want me to do it? I'm good at stretching shit out. Oh, shit, am I recording this whole thing?